X-rays were negative. He's just bruised right now, a little sore. Got the day off tomorrow, so we'll see how he rebounds in Baltimore. But no thought of putting him on the DL at this point in time. Just going to wait and see how he responds.
Happy that the momentum carried over from yesterday and guys were putting together at-bats and grinding away.
Yeah, it was a good day. A big swing from Adam Rosales there to get the 2-run double. We needed that. And Matt Kemp with the insurance run. I think up and down the lineup we got quality production from just about anywhere. And Ryan Schimpf had a good pinch hit at-bat too and ends up giving us that extra run. On the other side, Drew was solid, threw the ball well. 3 solo home runs again, seemed like first one of the game. You hate to see that. Like to see him come out a little bit more aggressive on the first pitch of the game to a guy who swings a lot, but you look up after that and he threw the ball really well.
You guys had Gio throw around 30 pitches per inning there in the 4th and the 5th, just really grinding at bats well up and down the lineup. It seemed like all your players are doing that recently.
Yeah, I think look up last month. I think you look at what we've done offensively. It's the upper tier of the league. Quality of at-bats, the numbers kind of show that. I think guys are swinging it well and fighting hard in the box.
And they get a run in the first, you get a run in the first. They get a couple runs in the 5th, you guys get a couple runs in the 5th. The ability to answer back immediately, how important is that for not just this team but any offense when you're trying to win a ball game?
Yeah, it's huge. It's why we didn't win the first game. We scored 4 or 5 times, and they answered us back every single time. It kills momentum. And, being able to do that in the first inning to get him right back where Will gets a single and Solarte drives him in, kills momentum, evens it up. You feel good about where you're headed at that point in time. And that's something that, when you're winning baseball games, you're doing very well, and it's something we emphasize and try to do. Sometimes it's not quite as easy as others, though.
Do you think Murphy's ball was going over the fence there in center field if Travis hadn't got there?
I didn't think it was out when he hit it, but as it kept carrying, I wasn't too happy about it. But Travis gets back there well. He moves really well.
That ability, though, to answer back with the runs, that's something we haven't really seen from this team. And all of a sudden, one of the best teams in the National League comes in, and we've seen it in back-to-back nights. Why do you think that is?
I don't know that you haven't seen it. I think it's been different points in time in the season where you have seen it. We went through a stretch in May where we weren't scoring runs, period, like not answering back anybody or scoring. And that's, baseball does that to you at points in times. But, I think guys are fighting hard. I think guys are upbeat and positive. You walk around the clubhouse in there, it's like guys aren't beat down. We're well aware of what our record is, well aware of how hard of a grind it's been with the number of guys we've lost. But there's no oppressive spirit in the clubhouse. Guys are upbeat, positive, go out there every single day, expect good things. And I think if you take that mentality through the course of a season, good things start coming out for you. But it's definitely been a battle for the guys. I think they've done a really good job with that. And I think that mentality keeps you moving forward in times that are tough.
Harper, relatively quiet after the first game. I think you'll take him bunting into that shift every time.
Yeah, he does that. We don't give it to him with no strikes against the lefty. We give it to him with 1 strike, and he got it down very nicely today. There's no play in the world we had on that. But I think at the end of the day, if Bryce Harper's laying down bunts, and that's the biggest threat we have with him, we're going to be okay with that.
Nice to finally get a win on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's one of the other things. Like you all seem like you pay a lot of attention to that, and people get fixated with those anomaly statistics that just seem kind of crazy. At the end of the day, those statistics are going to balance out in due time, and it's good to get a win before you get on a flight and have a day off. It's always a much more relaxing day after that.